Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today we are working on a 2008 Ford Escape, and we're going to be replacing the air filter, and the air filter box is here, but we're going to do a two-step process. This is your oxygen sensor, and it measures the amount of oxygen in your airflow stream going into the carb. So what I like to do is I like to take this out, and first and foremost, pull that tab up, unplug this, and that will fly all over the place, so make sure you keep it kind of straight forward, and then you get these screws out. And by cleaning this is just going to help it run a lot better and a lot more efficient for you. So you take this out. Now, basically what you're doing is you're taking some carb cleaner or sensor cleaner, and you're basically just spraying it through the openings there. And that's just going to clean that out so that runs nice and clean for you. So we just put that back in. Then we put the two screws back in. That just gets all the little carbon deposits off. Then we basically just lift this piece of plastic up, push it down, make sure it clicks back in place, and then put the lock back down. So that is your T20. All right, next we are actually going to clean up the carburetor since we're right here. So actually, it's not the carburetor, it's a butterfly. So we're going to open up these two pieces here and disconnect that off. And then you can see inside to the carb, or the butterfly rather. I call it the carb just for old school. But see how it's got some carbon deposits built up on there? So again, we're going to take some carb cleaner with your straw so you can get in there at a good angle. And then just spraying it. And then get up. Kind of angle your straw towards the top. Okay. And then with that same screwdriver, I just like to kind of poke that open, butterfly open just a little bit from the top. Sometimes you open from the bottom, and then just give it one good hit again. That's all there is to it. So now that is nice and clean. So you got nice good airflow. Your carb will make a nice good seal on itself. I keep calling it carb, but it's a butterfly. Because on the fuel injected engines, you really don't have a carburetor per se. Okay, then we'll put this back on like that. Okay, we're done with our screwdriver. Next we can get to the actual air filter. So we pop this box open. Then you'll be able to see the air filter here. Alright, that actually isn't that bad, but a customer wanted that changed. So we're going to put a new one in. And we got some stuff in there. Almost looks like dog food. It's kind of crazy. All right, so let's get the vacuum. And we're going to vacuum inside this little compartment. Okay, looks like I still missed one little piece. I think that was actual dog food. But anyway, crazy what you can find in an air filter box. And that usually just means that there was some squirrel activity. And they were probably just trying to look a place to bury some food for the winter. And that's not the place that you want that. So you want to make sure that your air box goes into the grooves at the bottom. So that's mounted well. And it's going to be kind of hard to see, but it has two little grooves that will sit in. And then we just move that forward. And then we put our clips on. And then that is all done. So, like I said, we replaced the air filter, we cleaned the oxygen sensor, and we cleaned the butterfly, got all rid of those carbon deposits. And that's just going to make this vehicle run a lot more efficient, especially since all those carbon deposits are taken off. And now that we got whatever stuff got in there from the squirrels, like, I don't know, look like dog food or anything. But it's always a good idea to open this up, change your filter, put a new one in there, just to make sure everything's good. But anyhow, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.